You may be familiar with using a logical function to test for conditions in your datasets, but what if you need to test for multiple conditions? You can use nested if and ifs functions. In this video, you'll explore the concept of nested if and ifs functions and learn how they can be used to perform a series of elimination tests and generate a final result. Over at AdventureWorks, Lucas is calculating bonuses for Sales Team B. Lucas needs to calculate each team member's sales total and determine what level of bonus they should be awarded. Lucas can complete this task using nested if and ifs functions. Let's find out more about these functions and then help Lucas complete his task. At this stage of the course, you've encountered many examples of function formulas, but a formula doesn't have to make use of just one function. In fact, a formula can contain several functions that work together to achieve a result. Logical functions work this way by interconnecting with one another. Nesting functions is the technique of adding another function to the formula as an argument for the original function. In other words, you can place one function inside another to expand its functionality. For example, you might need to create a formula that performs a series of elimination tests before it generates the final result. You could design this formula in two ways. One approach would be to create what is known as a nested if formula. The formula begins with an if that performs an initial logic test. If the test turns out to be true, then the formula will simply process whatever action is specified in the value if true argument. However, the result of the logical test could also be false. If so, then another if function in the value of false argument could run another test and process different actions. For example, a nested if formula could check if a member of the AdventureWorks sales team meets a specific bonus band. If the result is false, then a second argument could check the value against another band, and so on. The second approach is to use a function called ifs. An ifs function is designed to run a series of tests that don't require you to nest other functions. The ifs function steps through the tests, checking each one. If a test is false, it continues to move through the tests until it finds one that is true. When a logical test returns true as a result, the formula performs or displays whatever is in the value if true for that test. It then stops running tests. In the case of AdventureWorks, the ifs function can continually check each sales team member's sales results against the different bonus bands until it identifies a suitable amount to award them. Now that you've learned about the basics of nested if and ifs functions, let's put your knowledge to use by helping Lucas to calculate the bonus bands for the sales team. The sales datasets are contained in the Team B worksheet in a workbook called Monthly Sales Figures. The Team B worksheet lists the names of each team member and their monthly sales result. It also lists their sales targets and the amount they achieved above their targets. The bonus amounts must be listed in column F, using the bonus bands data in column I and J. AdventureWorks also needs a formula in F3 that checks the sales data in cell E3. It must then calculate which bonus band is applicable to the team member Olivia King and display the correct bonus amount. Let's begin by typing the formula. Position the cursor on F3. Type an equal sign, an if and an opening parenthesis. Next, select E3 to add that cell as the cell reference. Then type a greater than symbol, followed by an equal sign. Type 20,000, which is the first bonus band, and then a comma. Finally, select cell J3 to add it as the value if true argument. Then type a comma. This first part of the formula provides Excel with the following instruction. If the figure in cell E3 is greater than or equal to 20,000, then the staff member is owed the bonus amount in cell J3. But what if one or more of the amounts in column E are less than 20,000? If the amount in E3 is less than 20,000, there are still two other bands from which a bonus can be assigned. To test for these bands, you need to add another if function as the value if false argument in the formula. You can nest this function within the first one. First, type an if. In this instance, you don't need another equal sign. Then type an opening parentheses so you can begin writing your arguments. This second occurrence of the if will need its own opening and closing parentheses. The parentheses must contain three arguments. a logical test, a value if true, and a value if false. Let's create the logical test first. Select E3 to assign it to your argument. Then type a greater than symbol and an equal sign. Then type 10,000 and add a comma. Next, you need to assign the value if true. So if the amount in E3 is over 10,000, then the bonus amount awarded will be the value in J4. Select cell J4 and type a comma to assign it to your argument. Finally, you need the value if false. If it's not true that the amount is over 10,000, then the bonus amount awarded will be the value in J5. Select cell J5 to assign it to your argument. Each instance of if also needs its own closing parentheses. Type 2 closing parentheses and press enter to execute the function. The results of your function show that the logical test for the first if failed. So Excel moved on to the second if. The second logical test was true. So Excel correctly displayed the bonus amount of $1,000 in cell J4. Changing the monthly sales figure for Olivia to $67,140 would change the result in F3 because both if functions would have returned a false result. So the result would have been the value in cell J5. This formula is now a nested formula because there is a second if inside the first one. Let's delete this result and recreate the formula using the ifs function. When you type equals, an ifs and an opening parentheses, Excel only provides prompts for two arguments, a logical test and a value if true. As you learned earlier, you can use ifs to specify a series of tests and the value if true for each one. Let's step through this process. Select cell E3, then type a greater than symbol, an equal sign, and a value of 20,000. Type a comma, and then select J3 as the band to be assigned if the first test is met. When you type a comma, prompts appear for another logical test and a value if true. For the second logical test, select E3 again. This time you must follow it with a greater than sign and an equal sign. Then select J4. Now you need to tell Excel that the final value if true should be the result of the formula. So type true and a comma, then select J5. Adding the word true here prevents Excel from producing a #NA error message. You also need to add $signs to the J3, J4, and J5 references. You can now copy this formula down through the column to calculate the bonus amount for each team member. Thanks to your help, Lucas has now determined what bonus band should be awarded to each team member. And you should now understand the difference between a nested if function formula and a calculation that uses ifs. You've explored the different syntax for both types of formula, so you can decide which you find easier to understand and replicate.